This wasn't written with your comfort in mind. Nah. Made my decision, wasn't tough to decide. Nah. Me and my boys, we get it done every time. Gotta earn it, you can't just jump in the line. You'll get rushed to the side. I top my division, I've been building since I started. In the parking lot, I parked it. I came in while picking targets. My career cannot be tarnished. I'm a champion regardless. Celebrate, but this a different kind of lucha party. We are not alike. I don't want your advice, I don't want your opinions. It's not gonna be different from the ones I told to listen. I've been working on a bigger picture and y'all ain't impressing me. Hey, como said D, say shut your mouth, respect the legacy. Ain't no comparisons, y'all just embarrassments. All of my confidence is rooted in my heritage. Yo, and with Mendoza and Mr. Wild, we showing what this about. Phantom driving, your career is disavowed. What's happening, y'all? This wasn't written with your comfort in mind. Nah. Made my decision, wasn't tough to decide. Nah. Me and my boys, we get it done every time. Gotta earn it, you can't just jump in the line. You'll get rushed to the side. I top my division, I've been building since I started. In the parking lot, I parked it. I came in while picking targets. My career cannot be tarnished. I'm a champion regardless. Celebrate, but this a different kind of lucha party. We are not alike. I don't want your advice, I don't want your opinions. It's not gonna be different from the ones I told to listen. I've been working on a bigger picture and y'all ain't impressing me. Hey, como said D, say shut your mouth, respect the legacy. Ain't no comparisons, y'all just embarrassments. All of my confidence is rooted in my heritage. Yo, and with Mendoza and Mr. Wild, we showing what this about. Phantom driving, your career is disavowed. What's happening, y'all? This wasn't written with your comfort in mind. Nah. Made my decision, wasn't tough to decide. Nah. Me and my boys, we get it done every time. Gotta earn it, you can't just jump in the line. You'll get rushed to the side. I top my division, I've been building since I started. In the parking lot, I parked it. I came in while picking targets. My career cannot be tarnished. I'm a champion regardless. Celebrate, but this a different kind of lucha party. We are not alike.
What's up, everybody? It's Mikhail Casanova. We back again. We're going to be streaming some Monster Hunter eventually. We're going to get to Monster Hunter eventually. But before we do that, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Let me take the glasses out because I know the glasses be bothering some folks. But for my folks over on YouTube and just people who enjoy the content I put out in general, thank you, because we hit the milestone of 14,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Now, that's not small, right? Like, I know you might be used to creators that have like thousands upon like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of subs. But you know, the thing is, it's a journey and everybody gets to the destination eventually, right? I've been doing YouTube. Goodness. I've been doing YouTube since 2015. I got serious about doing YouTube in 2016, 17. I went full time on YouTube and content creating on, was it 2019? And getting to this point, you know, has not been easy. It really hasn't. You know, it's been a journey to get here. And I want to say 2018 is when I hit, no, 2018, 2019 is when I hit 10,000. Now we've hit 14,000. And my next goal is to hit 20,000. And then from 20,000 to 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and just keep going. Like I don't want to rest on my laurels. You know, yo, what's up everybody who's here? We got HLO, what's up HLO? Reckon, how you doing? Critic, how you doing? Over on Twitch. You know, I'm really blessed to have all of you who've been with me along, you know, like along with me. I'm getting tongue tied. Who've been along with me for this journey, you know, from when I was trying to like figure out my identity on the platform or platforms rather, more than one, to, you know, all the different things that I've gone through as a creator. Because you guys are awesome. You know, I just want to say to anyone out there who's doing content creating, anyone who's considering doing content creating, set goals, but also set goals that you're not going to share with anyone else, because you don't want to. It's sometimes best to just keep certain goals to yourself. You know what I mean? And then eventually, as you like near them or you get close to them, then let the goals out. Eric's, what's up? How you doing over on Twitch? But yeah, like I'm really excited. You know, I'm really excited. I'm very grateful. And I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing. And that's the thing, is like, I look at, man, we about to have some real talk. Let me change my Twitch over to just chatting, because that's what we doing right now. We just chatting, then we're gonna go to Monster Hunter. We chopping it up. I don't wanna feel rushed, because I have a lot of things I want to talk about. So I got you on both. Just small preference for using Twitch. Hey, no problem at all. Pretty good, man. Haven't gotten a chance to check stream in a while. Hey, no problem at all. Yo, I know I'm not consistent with the streams. I'm definitely working on that, because I'm trying to get way more consistent than what I have been. I would have started earlier. I know I constantly say that. Yo, what's up, too? Thank you again. It's really hard physically for me, you know, when I'm with my toddler 12-15 hours a day, and then doing that and then trying to jump straight into streaming. Sometimes for me, like I just need, like, when Lehua got home, I had to take a break. I literally needed a break. I needed to eat, because I didn't eat all day. And I'm like, yeah, I just need to rest for a minute. Like, let me breathe. Let me breathe, let me rest, let me clear my head, let me get some, you know, some food and energy in me. Cause you know, I don't want to be falling asleep, you know, on you guys on stream. And you know, if I can't bring my best to a stream, I don't want to bring it at all, you know. And it's work. Like, a lot for those of you who don't have kids, treasure the time you have. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing or anything having kids, but like, just treasure the time that you have, because it gets harder. It gets a lot harder as you as time goes on, like as they grow and everything like that. Your time, like, literally, if I'm to be honest, I have probably like an hour, 30 minutes to maybe an hour and a half a day to myself for me. And that's like for showering, relaxing, whatever. DJ over on Twitch, DJ Sampson on Twitch says, I got 7. There is no such thing as time. There's truth to that, right? You know, like you get that point where it's like I'm lucky. I only have 3. But yeah, the youngest is just, she's such a she's like a vacuum of energy, you know? And so, like, trying to, I'm trying, like, the videos I put up today on YouTube, the one that I did with her, like the one for the analog, I'm like, where is it? Like the analog pocket. Like the first one I did, like, she's throwing tantrums all throughout that video when I was recording it. And I had to edit a lot of that out. And then the second video I did about the Steam Deck news update, like with the production update, I had to wait till she was sleeping, because she only had like literally one nap before my wife got home. And I had to, and in that nap, she only napped for 10 minutes. So I had to record. I recorded because it's like, that's the other thing is, when you're a content creator, you're doing this for like content creating and journalism. If there's gaming and tech news, and if you're in like that quadrant, you have to cover things. And when you're covering them, they're so time sensitive, right? So like if I didn't put out a video about the Steam Deck production update, I would have missed out on that traffic and being part of the algorithm for that. If I didn't put out the Analog Pocket news when that just broke, I would have missed out on all that. And then like, that's the thing a lot of people don't understand when you're a content creator, especially if you do this full time, you don't get breaks. Like, you know, you guys have seen like when I don't make YouTube videos or I don't make reviews, and then like there's no traction on any video I do because I fell out of the algorithm, and I got to do as much as I can. I got to pump out content, hope something sticks so that I can get back into that algorithm, so I can get back, you know, like right now, you know, I'm sitting at, for the month of July, I'm over 65.5 thousand views. And so like, to maintain that, I either got to do one video a day or one video every other day. Like I can't go like stretches with nothing, and I have to stick to things that are like within. So YouTube has they got like a new analytics section, and so I'm now in the analytics, I'm in the Steam Deck category, Steam Deck and Analog Pocket. So if I do, like you guys saw, I threw out that headset video. I didn't even promote it just because I knew it wasn't going to get any traction. I knew I needed to do something Steam Deck related. So, because that's the category I'm in, and, or if I don't do Steam Deck, I need to do tech in general, right? So if I do anything outside of that, like gaming, and there's no tie of it to like Steam Deck or to like tech in general, then YouTube buries the channel for all intents and purposes. One exception, like when it comes to like the reviews I've done, like Xenoblade Chronicles, that did incredibly well because that was highly sought and people watched that. Like that's probably one of my best performing reviews for a game I've done in a long time in such a short period. So like, yeah, there's no time off. Even if I get sick, I still, what's up, Nesson? Even if I get sick, I still have to put out content regardless. Even when I'm like dead tired and I've been watching my kid all day, I still have to make content. Outside of that, outside of making the content, there are other things like I'm doing that you guys don't see. Like I'm part of beta tests, alpha tests, consultation stuff I do, conference calls for different things that I'm on. You know, it's well, it's also because it's late for a lot of people. Like I'm starting this at like 9:46 my time, so it's like, I mean, usually streams on YouTube don't ever really get that crazy. They said YouTube is also pushing for YouTube Shorts as well. Not sure how that's gonna work out yet. That's the other thing too. Like if you notice, like I put out 2 shorts, and one did better than the other. The Vince McMahon one did a lot better than the Xenoblade short review one, but yeah, you got to do that too. Like you got to make shorts. You got to, and not only do you have to make shorts, Tooth, you got to know like the format to make the short, and you know it has to be like a certain time frame. Like you can't go over a minute, and honestly, if it's longer than like 10 to 15 seconds, it's too long because retention rates for shorts is not that high. So it's a lot of work, and I'll say this, it's not for everybody. you know, because the onus is really on you. There's so many people that I know that want to do content creating full time, and they have no clue. They have no clue how much work it is. And not only do you have to put this up on, you have to do stuff for YouTube, or, you know, if you're a streamer, you have to do, you know, stream on Twitch. Like I'm trying to, my other goal for this year is I want to make partner on Twitch. And I know that to do that, I need to get really consistent with streaming. I need to stream a minimum of 3 times a week. So if I can't do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I need to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, a critic, I can agree. The only problem is, if this is your job, you got to do it. You know, that's also like the viewpoint I have on like content creating right now is I love being a content creator, but it's also a job. Like to me, it's my job. So like there are things when I was working, you know, I did IT for over 10 years, right? And there's a lot of things that I did or had to do I did not enjoy. I didn't want to do. You know, and it's also like with every other job that I've had too. Like there's a lot of things I've had to do and I just didn't enjoy it. But I still I did it because it was my job. So like as tired as I am, you know, I gotta make the shorts, gotta make the YouTube videos, I gotta show up for streams, I gotta post stuff on Instagram, I gotta post on Twitter, on TikTok. TikTok is also something that you really have to utilize. You know, Facebook fan page, as much as we think Facebook is dead, Facebook fan pages are actually pretty essential to have too. You know, other things I got to deal with, like right now on YouTube, this video is already demonetized. It's kind of crazy. And I haven't said anything controversial, but you know, there are things like that you have to deal with. It's a lot of work, you know. And then outside of the content aspect of it, there's the business aspect. Well, outside of the content, the PR or the marketing, rather, not the PR, the marketing. You have to also be on top of like the PR side. So like me, I work with game companies. So, you know, I'm in that, it's weird because I want to say I'm just a content creator, but I'm also industry. So it's weird because I'm like you know, that middle line, I'm content creator and I'm industry because I'm also a games journalist and I work directly with developers. So it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why it's demonetized. So I'm just eating a loss here on YouTube, but it turns itself around. And you guys remember we used to have that problem before on YouTube. It's weird, but yeah, it eventually it turns around. But YouTube is pushing. That's another thing with YouTube. You have to stream on the platform too. It's weird. Tooth says, I don't like nor care for TikTok, but I understand it's where the new peeps are at. I'll be honest, I don't care for TikTok either. I don't spend any time. I upload and I get off of it. That's like the most that I do as far as like TikTok. I upload, get off of it. And whenever I upload to you know, to streamline the process of like, you know, making content on all these different platforms that have like the video sharing option. So like I'll make content for TikTok, right? Which is also the same content I use for shorts, which is the same thing I use for YouTube, Instagram Reels, which is the same thing I use for Facebook Reels, which is the same video that I post up to Twitter. And it's the same thing I also post up to LinkedIn because you also have a LinkedIn presence. So it's 7 different social media sites. And I just use one video and I put it across. A lot of times I'll spend like, usually on Friday nights after I stream or anything, I just start batch recording content, or I take content I've already made, like reviews, and just like put the format, and then I upload them. You know, I'll craft them into like the TikTok format, and then just schedule them all for all the different platforms. And then other things too, as you guys notice, like sometimes I'll put like gameplay videos up on YouTube. The reason I do that is because, like, you know, like if I get a press key, there's sites like Keymailer and Woovid and such like that for content creators, and I'll get keys to games and they just need some type of publicity. So like, as opposed to me doing, like you guys have seen, like I've done reviews for games you could tell I'm probably not interested in, whereas now I can do like a 9 or 10 minute video playing a portion of the game, uploaded, boom, it's off my to-do list. I can get back to what I need to, because I used to stress out about what it is I need to, like, I need to cover everything, I need to do everything. You don't. You actually, you know, like if you get a planner, plan everything out, and it's perfectly fine, and you'll be able to manage a lot better. Craig, you said I don't like TikTok at all, so I'd be lost there. All you had to do, upload, use no more than 5 hashtags. So like a small 1-sentence descriptor, a hashtag relevant to what you're posting about. So if it's a game or anime or whatever, and no more than 5. And the last 3 have to be hashtag FYP, hashtag FYP smiley face, and hashtag for your page, because those are trending. They get billions of views. So you have to do those. And I often just will copy this and just put it across board. Yeah, exactly. I try to work smarter, not harder, because you guys have seen me run myself into the ground before, and I'm just, I can't afford to do that anymore. You know, being I am the house husband now. I can't afford to do that. So, you know, like Lehua works 12, 15 hours a day. So I'm watching our daughter, and as I'm watching her, I'm writing down, I'm scheduling content that I can make, drafting up ideas of what I could do. And I'm also like working on things that I currently have behind the scenes. I'm hopping on conference calls. Like I'm part of the Capcom Creator Program, and there's a lot of things that, you know, we creators have access to that are in that program. I can't talk about because of NDA, but like there are a lot of things I have to be available for that too. You know, it's a process. It's way more work. If I were to go back and talk to my 2019 self, who was so gung-ho about going full-time, because I was so fed up with the hospital I was working at, and you know, and I was fed up with IT, I was fed up with the jerks I was dealing with. If I were to go back, I would tell myself, you need to make goals for 2 weeks. You need to make daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, bi-monthly and yearly goals. You need to have a plan. You need to be focused. And you need to like make sure your support system is really good, because it can be very difficult to do this. I don't know if you guys know, I don't really leave my house a lot, especially since, you know, the pandemic, since going full time, since we've had the baby. I probably leave the house per week once, and that's if we go to a grocery store. I don't really leave the house. So mentally, I have to like prep myself to be able to deal with that, because that's not easy. Sometimes this feels like a prison, you know? And I have to remind myself why I'm doing this and what I came from, where I was berated all the time. No matter how high up the food chain you go in corporate or retail, you're still gonna get treated like crap by somebody. And I was a senior business systems analyst, and I was treated like crap constantly. Hey Wolfie, how you doing over on Twitch? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm celebrating hitting 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. Just wanted to chat a little bit before we dive into Monster Hunter. Greg says, I don't know everything, but what I do know, you get mad respect from me, one of the hardest working people I know, dedication and work ethic matched by. No, there are people who work a lot harder than me. I feel like I always, and this is more of a personality thing, but I feel like there's always more I can do. And I'm very, like, if you ever talk to Lehua about how I am, like, off camera, I'm very, very hard on myself. And often feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, I know that there are people who struggle to make even one YouTube video a week, a month, let alone a week. And one video can take them days because, like, the constant re-edits and stuff that they have to do, stammering, stuttering, or not being comfortable being in front of the camera. A lot of the videos that you guys see that I do, I literally shoot them in one go. I've gotten to a point where I'm like, boom, all right, hit record, go. Hit record, go. We streaming, we go. You know, and that's like, you know, forget my speech impediment, you know, my stammering, stuttering, tripping over my words. I just go. Because it's like, if I don't do this, I don't get paid. And peeling back the curtain further, I guess, since, you know, we talking about it. See, Wolfie said you good, just working on some personal project. What you working on, Wolfie? Peeling back the curtain. So I frequently have content creators my size, slightly above, sometimes double what I have, sometimes in the hundreds of thousands, even a few that are in the millions, that will come to me for advice on things or for connections on things. And it's because they constantly see, like, I'm either constantly putting up a review, I'm announcing I've got this product. Any of y'all that see me on social media, I'm 99% of the time promoting something. And it's just because of obligation. Not because I want to promote it, it's just because I'm obligated to. But you'll see, like, I'm promoting products, services. I've done sponsored streams. I've gotten, like, all the equipment you see that I have, the headsets, the mics, the audio equipment, the keyboards, the computers. Nearly everything is something that was, like, given to me. You know? So the obligation, because it's I had to give a deliverable, I had to put out some type of content with it. Oh yeah, I got the Lehua's My Little Pony over there. That's just, I feel like that's gonna become like the mascot of the channel. But yeah, I have to do that kind of stuff because it's like, it's part of the job. And I've had like one creator who's got 40, 50, no, he's got like 40 or 50,000 subscribers. And asked me, how do they go full time? And they're pulling thousands, like tens of thousands of views per video. I'm lucky if I get a couple hundred to a couple thousand views per video because I'm not or at the time I wasn't completely in like, like a quadrant or a category. I was kind of all over the place, so YouTube didn't know where to put me. And so like this person, I'm like, well, how much are you making on YouTube? And they're telling me they're making like $40, $50. I'm like, how are you making like close to 1 million views per month and you're making $40 to $50? I do 65.5 to 100,000 views per month. And a ballpark figure I'm giving you guys, since I'm doing way better now, I'm averaging $1,000 a month. This is from YouTube. If you're doing 100, near 1 million, you should be pulling minimum from ad revenue $20,000 a month. And so like this person, they don't understand the business aspect. They're thinking, oh, the views, and then trying to get free stuff, but they don't have any type of business relationships. Like if I was going purely off of views and I'm doing this full time, I would be failing. I have business agreements with various companies. And part of those agreements is like a package of services that I do. Consultations, input on stuff, helping with the R&D. So I make a livable wage and I don't have the highest sub count, view count, and all that. I had another YouTuber that had 30,000 subscribers and they view themselves as a tiny channel, which is kind of insulting because I got 14,000 now. So I'm like, damn, you think you're small? What are you trying to say? I'm microscopic? So they're not making really money off of it either. So I don't understand what they're doing. Like I know channels that have like 100,000, 200, 300, 400,000, 1 million subscribers, and they're not living off of or making a lot of money. And it's just wild to me. Maybe it's because I've gotten in and I've talked to, business people in the industry. I've come to learn. I pick the brains of people who are successful, who in my eyes are successful. So I pick their brain to figure out, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I, get this going? And so I applied that, and little by little, I'm like the turtle going up against the hare. Eventually I'm going to get to the finish line, but I may not get there that fast. So it's amazing to me when I see bigger creators and they're just not making money doing this. I don't understand it. I really don't. And, a lot of creators will come to me for advice or a connection. I'm well connected with the industry. And I've connected a lot of people, and a lot of people in my community here. You guys have heard stories from me, and there's 90% of them are bad experiences, but there's a lot of creators that I've connected to other people, celebrities, like certain people I've connected to, like David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, who's a friend of mine. I've connected other people to John Eric Bentley, to, he's a voice of Barrett from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Many other things. Like I've connected a lot of people to different folks, to different companies. And it's interesting to me. The most common thing I run into is I will introduce folks, help them establish relationships. I help people with business emails because I'm blown away by the amount of people who are doing this and don't know how to make a business email. They don't know how to have a sense of business etiquette or properly communicate to companies, because if you say the right thing, you can get whatever you want. I haven't bought a game in nearly 5 years, and I haven't really bought a lot of things in many years. And when you not only saying the right thing is building rapport, and on top of building rapport, you build that, like when you've got a good work ethic, I'm talking a good work ethic, and you can produce results of, like, it doesn't matter if you get the views, it doesn't matter if you got the subs, it doesn't matter that if you can make a high quality content, something that is evergreen. And when I say evergreen, I mean like something that over time, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. People keep going back. I have a lot of evergreen content. If you go to like the homepage on YouTube and you look at my channel, you look at how I have everything sorted out, you look at my tech stuff, you look at my tutorials, and all that's evergreen because people are going to keep coming to that evergreen content. They're going to keep coming to that, and they're going to keep watching it, and that's going to keep raking in views for me, which is going to rake in revenue for me, which is going to have, like, if I got products like the tutorials for Steam Deck, people are buying the accessories that I recommended when I did my accessory video. And every tutorial video and every Steam Deck video, I have accessories. People purchase that. They purchase those, or they'll use my Amazon affiliate link and they'll go shop around, or they'll use my Best Buy link and go shop around. If it really amazes me the amount of people that don't understand that creating evergreen content. So just purchased a PC, should be here next week, Thursday. Pretty stoked, but still have yet to find a solid monitor to pick up. What you trying to do? What kind of resolution? What screen size? And what are you trying to play on it? I can probably give you some suggestions. But yeah, so it's like I produce a lot of evergreen content, not only for myself. I do a lot of things for the industry. As I said earlier, I do a lot of things for other content creators. And one of the things that I constantly run into with other content creators, and this is not a campfire. I'm not roasting anyone. I'm not calling anybody out. I want to make that clear. I ain't calling nobody out. More often than not, I despise working with other content creators or having to have connections with other content creators. Mainly because I don't care for symbiotic relationships. I don't care for the shallowness of the relationships, where it's like you got something, they want it, and they passively aggressively take digs at you, or they directly take digs at you, or they do stuff behind your back to screw you over. A lot of you guys who have been here for a long time, you know that I've been screwed over by a lot of content creators, both big and small. And a lot of it, I own up to. I made mistakes of how I handle situations, and I got burnt. But yeah, I literally have panic attacks when I realize I have to deal with other content creators. I don't like dealing with other content creators because I don't want to get screwed over, which is one. I also don't want to deal with the conversations that come with other content creators. People constantly bringing up your view count. People constantly bringing up, your growth, your views, your this, your that. And it's like, God damn, what are you, my channel manager? Why are you so concerned with how I'm growing, what I'm doing? You should be focusing on your own shit. And so, like I said, it's not directed at anyone, but like, I don't like dealing with that. It's hard for me often to talk to people who aren't content creators because they don't understand what I do. Half the times people don't, when they don't, like they don't have any desire to even learn what it is that I do. They kind of just write off. They're like, oh, you're just on the internet, or you're just playing around. So again, like I was saying, like with me being industry and being content creator, I'm in the middle of like dealing with content creators, a lot of whom are assholes, a lot of whom are manipulative, out for themselves, and will do anything just shy of killing you to get what they want. Because this is a very dog-eat-dog situation, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, because there's more than enough. And I say this because I'm on the industry side too, but there's more than enough for everybody to eat. But the mentality of content creators is that there's not enough for everyone. And so I need to tear you down, screw you over, fuck you over, and make sure you can't grow so I can step on you and get to where I want to go. But I'm here on the industry side talking with the people who actually run stuff, and there's more than enough that I see for everybody, right? And it's just, it's heartbreaking sometimes. Critic, you said I can be friendly, but business etiquette, I don't. It's a skill like anything else. You eventually develop it. You said, I hate that you just on the internet stuff, like you work hard for what you have. And, you know, a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people really don't get that. A lot of people think the only way to make a living is to work a 9-to-5. And I'm not knocking that. I did that for 30 years. Well, not 30 years. For like 10 something years. I'm like, no, I'm in my 30s. I haven't worked 30 years. What am I talking about? No, I mean, you know, I've been in the professional world for 13, 14, 15 years. He said, also, you say it ain't a campfire, but I feel roasted by that, not knowing how to make a business email comment. No, well, no, but I'm meaning like the people who, like, you see them, like they got the big channels, constant views, and they don't have any understanding of that. DJ Simpson says, strangely, the immediate naysayers will most likely be friends and family. Very true. Outside of my wife, and I'm talking about from a family perspective, outside of my wife, and to an extent, my mother and one of my older sisters, I have zero support from family. Outside of those three, no support, none. Yeah, that's right. A lot of them will say that's not a job, go get a career. They don't understand it. They don't understand you could make, figuratively, in 1 week what would take some people a couple years to make at one job. You can make that in 1 week. Like, I've had situations where, like, I made several grand in a day just because of a project I was on. I can't say what project I was on because that's still under NDA. But, you know, just saying, like, it and it's like, it's not impossible. I'll see things where, like I see stuff like on Facebook, and I'll use an example. One of my exes, I saw her made a post on Facebook about a year and a half ago, And basically, she said something along the lines of, it's upsetting to her to know that she goes to work and works from 6 a.m. to like 5 or 6 p.m. And to know that there's a kid playing a video, an 11 or 13-year-old kid playing a video game that makes millions, it upsets her. And I'm just thinking, why does that have to upset you when you could get on the internet and make money too? I'll say that I'm gonna say this might be controversial. This could be considered close to being a campfire. You know, we going a little close to the flame here, but I know a lot of girls here in Hawaii. A lot of girls here in Hawaii that like to put themselves out there. They show their ass, titties, all kinds of different sexual stuff. I ain't shaming them. You do what you do. But then to be mad because somebody else is making money, you're not. It's like, okay, you could be like, a lot of the girls I know are very attractive. They're basically doing modeling. So like, you could model, become an Instagram model, Instagram influencer, or TikTok influencer, or you could do like an OnlyFans, or do something, right? There's so many options for them to make money. They just choose not to. And then they get mad at people who are succeeding. Why? And I've never understood it. I've never understood, why do you get mad at somebody who's succeeding? You should be celebrating and learning from that so you could do that too. You know? So I don't understand that. Wolfie says, because people don't see streaming or making videos as a real job, or streaming to make money. And it's hard to make money at first. You have to reach out and network. Yeah, you do. You do. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of there's a lot that just goes into it, and people just they don't get it. And then they don't, on top of not getting it, they don't want to get it. And that's the part that really gets me, because I'll have people ask me like, how does this work? They don't really want to know how it works. They just want to find ways that they can put me down, because I'm playing on the internet. So my response to them often when they're like, oh, so how do you make an income? How do you do that? I'm over here like, are you going to donate and become a channel member? Are you going to become a Patreon supporter? They're like, why would I do that? Because if you ain't trying to help support me on my journey to my goal, why the hell do you need to know what I'm doing? Or if it's working or not? You don't need to know that. You don't. You're not contributing anything. So I got, like, and a lot of people think I'm an asshole because I'm blunt. I'm very blunt. I don't like a lot of people. I don't like confrontation, but I don't like being confronted. I don't like being put down. I don't like being slighted. And so when people come at me like that, I will be quick to shoot them down. Because no, we're not having that conversation. Craig says, people like to know that it takes effort to do, but they'd have to admit that in order to start down that path. Yeah, that's true. It says, I've never understood how someone gets upset at someone else's success. I don't get it. The weirdest thing is how conditioned we are to watch celebrities, and like, yeah, see, I gotta sit up for this one. Have you guys noticed, if it's a celebrity, it's like automation. People will support, they will like, they will share, they will buy They don't care what it is. If it's a celebrity telling them something's good, more often than not, they're all for it. But if it's you, they're not going to bother. Like, I made my post today about, hey, you know, a couple hours ago, I just hit 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's, to me, and in my field, a big deal. But people I know, specifically people I know out here in Hawaii, don't care. But I posted, I said 14,000 subscribers, millions of views around the world, which is not a lie. I've done, at this point now, I've passed 3 million views worldwide. So me putting millions, talking about I still have the #1 podcast in Hawaii and all this other stuff, they take notice of that. Now they want to be my friend. I can't tell you the amount of people that have hit me up about they want to start a podcast. They want this. What camera do you have? What equipment do you have? You know, out here, I'm talking locally. This also happens to other people too, but specifically locally, I've come to realize people where you are will not support you until you've made it big, and then everyone wants to say they're related to you. They're your cousin, they're your friend, they've been there for you, da 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 da. And you have to let that not bother you too much. Sometimes it really bothers me. You say you saw the one before that, but didn't see that one, like, in share time. No. I mean this in the sense of, like, okay, on Facebook, I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook. Only time they engage with me is if I post something with my family or of a relationship, like Lehu and I hit, you know, X amount of years married, or I get a celebrity guest on my podcast. Anything else I post on Facebook, nobody I know here in Hawaii cares. They don't care. They don't like. They don't engage. They don't even interact with me. But when it's what they want something, then they interact. I just don't entertain it. I started mass unfollowing a lot of people on Facebook. And I started doing that on Instagram too. Started doing that on Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter. Because it's like, he says, disheartening. It's just how it is. Like, literally, if I go to my Facebook, let me pull it up on a tab. I want to get the exact number of friends that I have on Facebook. Wolfie, some come head to bed. Someone's for Andy. Thank you for coming through, Wolfie. I appreciate you taking time to come through. Appreciate you adding to the conversation. And you have a good night. I have on my Facebook 1.1 thousand friends. My posts on Facebook, if it's related to family, relationship, because for some reason everyone out here likes drama, and because I don't openly talk about my relationships, I don't openly showcase my relationships on social media. Like, occasionally I'll post with my daughter, but like, as far as like relationship wise, like me and Lehua, like, we've been married. We're about to hit I think we're about to hit 8 years we've been married. But because I don't talk about my relationship with Lehua, people like to, there's a lot of gossip. I've had people gossip and say that they think that um her and I broke up or this or that. And it's like, no. Oh, you don't post anything. I don't want to. She doesn't want to. She's not big on social media. You know, like, was a country girl. You know, and she just likes her, you know, she likes to read her manga, play her games, and do her work, spend time with family. And if I didn't do this as a career, I'd be the same way. And we've had instances before where we've let people into our lives and they've tried to tear us apart or create drama or create all. So we just, we keep people out of our relationship. Toothy said, they don't see you as a big deal. You're making your own success, but it's not the success they understand, so they don't acknowledge it. That's facts. That's exactly what that is. It really is. You know what's crazy? Like, Tooth, you know what's crazy is I'm closer to you, Zero, One Eye, Amy, and, you know, Critic, and literally everybody in the stream and everybody in the Discord. You guys know way more about me. You're closer to me. We talk more than people I went to college with, people I grew up with, people I know, family. You know way more about me, and I consider you guys as friends more than people that I know IRL. I mean, we've been through some shit too. you know what I'm talking about too. We've been, we've gone through some shit in that Discord. The several Discords we've had, but like, yeah, right, HLO, you too. I didn't even know you were still here, yo. I appreciate you, HLO. You have been a homie for the longest too, but it's been lots of shit, and it's just it's sad. And it leads into like, I have times where I'm like, no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't mind. But it's sad because like I said to Lehua this the other day. I really feel quite often insanely lonely. Like outside of like, being around the baby all day and hopping in Discord, when I get time to talk to you guys, like I'm fairly like I'm alone. I'm lonely. Yeah, like just thinking about it, like, yeah, I don't really mess with anyone like IRL. DJ says, yeah, I talk to people in chat more than I talk to people IRL, but if those people IRL would just come see me in chat, yeah, and they won't, even the smallest thing, a lot of people just won't make the effort to do. They just won't. They won't. They get off on writing people off and writing off things that you do than they would just like engaging in something that you're into, And that's the other thing too. That's no, Critic, I understand. I feel guilt for not being in the Discord. Like, I'm very grateful to like Tooth and others that have been holding it down in the Discord and in the Gilded group, because I like I said, I get that hour and a half, half an hour to hour and a half for myself. And sometimes I go and I look and see you and I intend to comment, and I just never get around to doing it just because I so I appreciate the folks that hold it down. I need to be in there more, but it's life. Life is often taxing, especially lately. It's the same with me. I have trust issues though. I'm just too different, so I keep to myself. Yeah, Tooth, I would say like you when you first came around, you were like lurk and you were really quiet. Dude, you have I love your humor and your personality, and like you've been so active and just engaged in the community, man. I just want to say I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You're a straight shooter. I greatly appreciate that. And I understand like for even what you've been doing in the group and like coming out and coming out to the streams and interacting with folks and all the different dramas and situations that we've been in, things you've been spearheading. That's not an easy thing to do. And I just want to say thank you for like everything that you've done over the years. But yeah, I'm very loyal, but I have trust issues. No, I understand that. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I understand that. It's a trust issues is another way of saying you protect yourself, in my opinion. I respect and understand that. You have to put yourself first. You really do. This went from me thanking y'all to just like just straight up opening up and giving my personal thoughts. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, so I'm bringing back the Best Damn Podcast Show, period. And that's going to be a weekly show, probably a live stream, which will be going on at an earlier time, so it's convenient for everyone. So I might start doing that, if not Saturdays or Sundays, like early. So like maybe 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific time. And basically, I'm just going to start like, it's not going to be a campfire, but it's going to be like me having real conversations and real talk in a humorous way as well about things that I see, I observe, like talking about the industry, for instance. When I publicly say this on the podcast and also IRL on Twitter, because Twitter is the center of the world for a lot of people, I'm gonna say it's very interesting when companies talk about they want to work with new people, they want to be inclusive, they want to have all these opportunities and stuff, they want to do all this, they want to work with everybody, and yet you see the same goddamn people getting the same opportunities over and over and nobody else. I want to talk about the hypocrisy of the industry. I want to talk about the hypocrisy of creators and the cliques and how a lot of people, like, I'm not well liked in the gaming field. Tooth and a lot of y'all know this. Y'all have seen it. You've seen it over the years. I have people that have blocked me on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is just constant drama, and it's this weird thing too. Like, people think that if you don't know what happened on Twitter, then something's wrong with you. Like when the whole thing, like not to get like into social issues or anything like that, but like when the Roe v. Wade thing happened, I wasn't on Twitter the entire day. I wasn't on social media, period. What's up, Dark Knock? I wasn't on social media, period. And like, when I got on and I posted some, I think something to do with my daughter, and then I had people like coming at me like, oh, well, how can you post about this? but you're not talking about, women losing their rights and this, and this. And I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? Well, what do you mean? What am I talking about? It's all over the internet. I'm like, I haven't been on social media. Well, how have you not been on social media? How do you not know about this? Because I actually live in the real fucking world. I'm not glued to my phone 24/7. It's, I want to call out that type of bullshit because it's like, there's so much of it. And then you got the clicks to try to keep people from getting opportunities. I had a situation where like I wasn't even in a drama with this one YouTuber. There's this person used to come around on the streams too. They don't come around, and I don't think they're in the Discord anymore. But they constantly found themselves in drama with so many people because they actively went out and created drama after drama after drama after drama with all these people in like the retro gaming scene. And so I'm cool with some folks in the retro gaming scene. You guys have seen some of them on my podcast, on the Cast of a Podcast. And so I had a situation where this person just straight up messaged me. They're like, well, I know you're like best friends with this person and I got an issue with them. And I'm like, I'm not best friends with nobody. What are you talking about? And then they were trying to drag me into a situation. I'm like, yo, my name is Bennett. I ain't nowhere to help Bennett. Leave me alone. That's between you and them and got nothing to do with me. And so that's another reason I don't like other content creators. I don't want to get caught up in bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. There's this constant, especially with Twitter, people are always upset, always outraged, always trying to cancel somebody. Like, Dark Knight said earlier, cancel culture. It's too much, man. Like, as someone who went through cancer and survived it, I don't have the capability of taking on the supreme amounts of negativity, Yeah, like your drama ain't my drama. Why can't I be civil with you both? Exactly. Like I and I didn't even know there's this big drama. And then when I talked to the other person, I was like, hey, I got told this, and I'm like, I'm just wanting you to know because I don't want to be caught up in it. And then they're like, yo, they telling me all this other backstory that this person had, all this drama with all these other creators, and I'm like, I don't want to have nothing to do with none of that, man. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to say this is what I heard. I don't know this person. I know you. We cool. I ain't got no issues with them. I'm just telling you, like I told them, I don't want no issue. And I got dragged into it anyway. Literally. Just by association. And I got dragged, and it's like, this was a year and a half ago. And then it tried to resurface itself a month and a half ago with the same drama creator. And I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Leave me, just leave me alone. I don't care for arguing with people. I don't care for debating with them. Man, I don't even like my own damn neighbors. Like, if I go outside and if I see and hear and smell my neighbors, I'm already annoyed. I don't want to see them. I don't want to deal with them. Leave me alone. Like, I just want to enjoy life. I want to play video games. I want to watch anime, read manga, watch TV shows, occasionally enjoy like a movie, and just spend time with my family, man. That's all I want to do. I want to enjoy my career. It's wild how people get. I don't get it. Yeah, I feel like I completely passed the thing. Again, thank y'all for 14,000 subscribers. Thank y'all for supporting, those who are patrons, like Tooth, who's a patron. Thank you. HLO, who's also a channel member. Thank you for the subs, for the donations. Thank you for helping me along on this journey, for being there, for being both not only like someone who's just enjoying the content. Thank you for like, being a friend. Thank y'all for being there. I'm grateful for that. So people need to get off the internet for a day or so. Those people need to touch some grass. Yo, the amount of people that get so mad at me because I tell them to go out and touch grass. It's so true. Man, it's so true. People need to get off the internet. Just like take a break. Like the other week when me and Lehua and Isaiah, we went to the beach and came back and saw there was this big drama on Twitter. And I'm like, yo, I'm just not engaging. I don't want to deal with that, Like, we're like, nah, we're good. It's good to take breaks, get away from it, because it can warp your mind. It's not healthy to stay on that all day. It's just not. Yeah, I feel like I've had therapy right now. My therapy sessions are usually like, I see my therapist every Saturday, so I'm going to be seeing him today, and it's like usually an hour long, and I'm like, damn, I just got a lot off my chest just in this conversation. Grass is cool, but have you guys seen trees? Oh man. Have y'all noticed that the more like the internet and social media and everything expands, the more I guess, okay, how do I put this? The more social media expands, the less social we become. Like human decency, not doing unto others, you want to do unto yourself. Like, just, you notice that stuff just goes out the window. People are just vile and they mask it under fake positivity. I see a lot of that. It's sad. It's really sad. There's a lot of unhappy people. It's a lot of unhappy people. Anyways, all that being said, again, thank y'all. All right, so we got 9 people watching. We got 3 likes. If y'all are enjoying this, make, to help out the algorithm, hit the like button. If not, just keep watching. Watch time counts too. He said, keyboard warrior. Wait, critic says, crazy how social media destroys social life. It does. It really does. I've seen alarming behavior from people that I never would have expected. And it's like the pandemic didn't help a lot of folks. It drove a lot of folks to real extremes, but it's sad. It says keyboard warriors thinking they're safe from harm or criticism. And I just want to know, like, when did we get to that point where like you can't criticize anyone? You can't be critical of anything. You can't question anything. It's what you're told and you're supposed to just agree with it and like bow to the mass. It's alarming. I'm kind of scared of where we're heading as a society because of the growing intolerance that's masked as tolerance. I'm scared of the future that my daughter's gonna grow up in. You know, there's a lot of confusion out there, a lot of really unhappy people, and the projections are really alarming to me. Oh, here's a question. This is completely off topic, but have you guys heard about the Grand Theft Auto 6 rumors? Greg says, I grew up in Cali streets and Texas woods. Words don't mean a thing to me. Give me your words. Social media has made people stop. It has. It really has. It's sad how it really has. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to Monster Hunter. Is that too loud? So yeah, the Grand Theft Auto 6 rumors that were reported by Bloomberg. So the Monster Hunter 6 rumors are that wait. So the rumors are, yeah, so as Chu said, so it's gonna have playable female lead, Hispanic female lead, or Latin American. People are saying they're being woke. They're saying they're also gonna be very culturally sensitive and socially sensitive. My thing is, I kind of want to see official word from Rockstar because they haven't really said anything. But you know, I guess we'll hear something.
Dongo are a taste of heaven. Which quest would you like? Be careful out there.
So I'm trying this. I'm playing this on Steam Deck, and I'm running the latest GE Proton, which is GE Proton 27. And I'm hoping it doesn't give me any issues, but we'll see. He said, female lead isn't a bad thing, but I did with the word sensitive. Lara Croft, Aloy, Samus, all badasses. Well, that's the thing too. I find very strange is a lot of the current generation seems to view it's almost like a lot of them tend to assume that we've never had strong female characters. Mrs. Pac-Man. I know, right? Well, they apparently don't like Lara Croft anymore. Hey, I'm getting kind of good at this monster hunting thing. I froze up again. Oh shit. Anyways, I thankfully have my laptop with me. So I can set my laptop up. And so I guess it's safe to say that if you got Monster Hunter, don't try and play it on the Steam Deck. Or at least not docked. Yeah, I read like on the Reddit they said that the newest whatchamacallit, the newest Proton fixed that issue, but I'm like, okay. Clearly that ain't true. It's fine. It's fine. It's starting to make me think I should just like if I'm gonna like stream it, either stream it with my laptop or with like my Switch. All right, I just had to be careful not to knock over my laptop. All right, so I got my laptop set up. Close all these tabs. Yeah, only thing I need to do now is just set up this monitor to be the main display. Two. All right, cleared up my notifications. Okay, so we should be able to run Monster Hunter. I got everything. I'm glad I brought my gaming laptop with me. Oh man. Wild. Okay. We should be good. I'm just waiting on it to launch. There we go. So I'm running off my laptop now. So we shouldn't have any, we should have zero issues going forward. I think this is also kind of why like I want a dual PC setup, because like I love the Steam Deck and all, but realistically you run into situations like this with a lot of games, even ones that are verified, you'll run into like random issues here and there, and it's like, all right, well I can't do anything about that. You know. So is this, no, this is not the first time I've run this game. Quit playing. Hey, but you gotta give it up to me. That was a quick turnaround and recovery. It says, let me get to the chat. Critic says subject I have to tread carefully on. I get in trouble for how I work things. I understand. I have to be very careful with things that I say too, just because apparently people take a lot of things I say the wrong way, and like think I'm trying to be offensive or insult him or something like that, and that's never ever my intention. But apparently that's how it comes out. You know, my game is compiling these shaders slowly, might I add. Oh, Tooth, have you been playing on your Steam Deck? He says putting them in alphabetical order. I know, right? It's taking its time. I think I'm also going to like get Sunbreaker on PC. I mean on Switch. I think I'm gonna like go back and forth between playing this on PC and Switch. Which is wild because like I said on this game for what, a year? And then I got really, really hooked on it. But I have been looking into like some of these other like portable gaming handhelds and like the AOK Zoe. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that AOK Zoe gaming, like it's kind of like the Steam Deck. That thing can run games handheld up to 120 frames per second. A handheld. I'm blown away by that. I'm over here like, man, I might have to get that. I'll say we good on everything. Not much. I don't have much time between work and doing dailies and other games. Speaking of which, I still have not found it doesn't seem like this game is loud. I have not found any way yet. Yeah, tell me if this is too loud. I can turn it down. I haven't found any way yet to run Genshin Impact, and I think I just might start playing it on my iPhone.
Oh, hello. Here's the quest list. Don't forget to eat.
Oh, sound is fine? Okay, so it must just be me then. Oh yeah, I owe you ass whooping. It doesn't make any sense why it's so hard to like to play Genshin Impact on the Steam Deck. Well, it has not frozen, so I'm guessing this is good, right?
Well done. Amazing.
You mean like Launchbox or something? Like run the Android version? I've heard that works. So I've heard some people are able to get to work that way. Yeah, we slayed him. Death to the great Uzuchi.
Here we go.
Yeah, because I thought about putting Windows on the Steam Deck, but I don't know. I feel like there's extra hassle I just don't want to deal with. Like, I don't know if you feel that same way too. Like, I just don't feel like doing that. Yeah, I'm doing gathering quests.
Go. Good. Move. Great. Go.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like I don't really want to have to like.
That's one.
What the hell was that?
Gotcha.
That sounds like something I don't want to be fighting. Um, Is it so? Is it really going to be coming to Switch?
Good. Yoink.
Yeah, but that roar wasn't from me either of those two monsters, was it? Wait, you don't enjoy Genshin? I don't dislike. I like it. I just for me it's always been like the time sink issue of it.
Hold up. Gotcha.
No, I guess I can understand that.
Good. Move.
Oh, the soundtrack is absolutely amazing.
Yoink. Here we go.
Mm, you know what's crazy is like before Genshin Impact came out, Amy was the first one to play it because she was in the beta test group. Let's see. Yeah, oh, you mean like as to why she doesn't play it anymore? Yeah, because you remember when they were like when it first got announced, And then people were saying like it was a Breath of the Wild clone, and even though it's wildly different. Randog, thank you for the raid and the hosts. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mikhail Castanova, Hawaii streamer, content creator, and podcaster. Playing some Monster Hunter, having a good time. Well, it's basically her situation the same as mine. It's just she just got really wrapped up in like other stuff that she was working on. So like Amy covers way more stuff than I do. And, well, there's also the people that really hate Monster Hunter too, which is wild. So what's up? Just felt like hunting and wanted to see some others hunt. I feel you. How far in rides have you gotten? I have no idea what that is. It's like disconnecting. And I don't want to look either. But yeah, Amy she's putting out like 3 to 4 videos a day. Like she's covering indie stuff and yeah, which cause she's part of a I think it's called Indie Collective. She's part of that. And then she does voiceover work. Well, we're both doing voiceover work. I can't say the stuff that I'm in. But we're both doing voiceover work. And then she's got other projects that she's on, things that she's got an ambassadorship with. Let's just say it's something. Well, there's several things that are coming out that I'm in. I've been getting training from Mr. Rivers. It's 180-ish. Trying to learn Switch Act this week. Switch Acts this week. I was actually using that up until recently. All right, Critic. Thank you for coming through, hanging out with us. I think I'll go for maybe another. Ooh. Another maybe hour. I made that thing bad. Hopefully there's nothing crazy huge in this cave. I'm finally getting around to playing Monster Hunter Rise. I have it on Switch, and then I got it as part of being part of the Capcom Creator Program on Steam. And the Switch version I sat on for like a year. I just never had the time or the desire to like sink into it, but now, oh yeah, it's super convenient. Gathering on the dog and fighting on it. What about multiverses? I need to play that. I haven't had time to dive into multiverses. I almost thought about streaming it, but I wasn't sure if anyone would be interested in streaming it. In me streaming it, since I haven't done it since like the first, was it the first beta they had that I got the invite for? The base game is fun, but Sunbreak is on just a whole nother level. I am all for it.
Here we go.
Yeah, I want to play it on the Steam Deck, but every time I get to certain points on the Steam Deck, it just freezes. Even when like people like say use certain protons on the Steam Deck, and I just can't get it to work. So I'm playing it right now on my laptop, and I'm gonna alternate between like PC and a Switch. I just need to go pick up. Well, I think I'll play on the Switch until I get to the Sunbreak stuff, and then I'll buy it. Or maybe I can ask Capcom. They might give me a code for it.
Great! Yoink!
Wyverns. That's not fun for what it is. Multiverse is kind of floating and that can be weird. Is it officially out now? I know I got another email for like the early access, but I have not, I've literally not looked into it, like at all.
In the bag!
Oh, it's still in open beta. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I probably should have done like a stream for it when they sent it to me, but I'm like, man, it's so hard trying to do anything during the week. What up, Ryu? What's good?
Gotcha. Good!
Just woke up.
Let's see.
Now, I'll be honest, after playing this, I don't know if I could go back to like playing Monster Hunter World.
What's this?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be going for half an hour more. I'll be going, and then I'll wrap up the stream. Because I'm actually getting... You know what's trippy is I've only had maybe 30 minutes of sleep. I've been up since yesterday, or since Thursday rather. So I'm literally running off of energy drinks, coffee, and fumes. Now, I want to give this game a try, but I don't want to spend 50 plus on something I might like. Have you tried the demo? Yeah, you can. There's one on Steam, and I believe there's one on the Switch too.
Yoink. Gotcha. Great.
Oh, crap! So I do random monster hunts. I part of me kind of feels like I'm cheating because I'm using this gear. Because I know when I was playing with Lehua the other day, we were getting, she was getting like destroyed before she put on the gear, this gear here.
Let's see.
Yeah, because it feels like I'm kind of like breezing through stuff that I shouldn't be.
Need to eat. So
Damn it.
hungry.
Did that, was that like a hard boss? Just before high rank? So would you suggest like not using this equipment?
Let's see.
I feel for how to fight correctly. Okay. I might just
Here we
drop it. I think I did everything, yeah? All right, I'll do one hunting quest and then yeah, we'll wrap it up from there. So you just breeze through it, hoping I'm getting my hunting seats back. It kind of worked. What do you prefer to play on? PC or Switch? I wanted to just dive in and play everything on PC, but like Steam Deck having issues running it, it's wild. Or it could just be like issues running it
Bunny Dongo are a taste of heaven.
docked. Maybe like just the portable experience is better. What did I do? You likely just play it on PC.
Which quest would you like?
Okay, so I did both of those. I'm gonna talk to her sister. Yo, I heard a large, like this loud sound behind me. I'm like, what the hell is that? And that was my arcade one up. It reset itself. It did it again. I hope they don't wake the baby up or the toddler up. Let me see.
I've been waiting for you. Here's the quest list.
Let's try and kill that thing. All right. Yeah, let me see if VSync is on because I'm seeing screen tear. All right. I think I need to run an update on the arcade one up. Damn it! I forgot which one is the baggie. I forgot just that quickly. Probably have it on sin to have random. Oh, okay. Mm, do that now.
Hello. These are the available quests. May the spirits protect you.
Okay, so that's the Ragi. Okay.
Going? Gotcha.
Hopefully this will be quick. Yeah, I'm feeling that fatigue like setting in. Like my eyes is getting hella heavy. I appreciate y'all sticking with me as we you know, we talked about everything, chilling. I appreciate, and I apologize for starting late. It really does creep up on you.
Nice. This isn't good. Be careful!
Same here. I can drink coffee, energy drink, and just my body's like, no, we're done. Yo, you can have a custom message like your Twitch and whatnot. That's dope. Yo, he caught me out of mid-air. Wow. Yo, for real, it's like you trying to do what? No. That Rocky was like, nope, sit down. That's crazy. I have not tried. I should.
Let's go.
I'll be taking that.
Done.
Impressive writing skills.
That was actually pretty sick. Man, that one like caught me right there.
Medical attention. No holds barred.
Be careful.
Reloading. Spirit Scrammy Strike!
Watch out. Toward the target. Yeah.
Yes.
If you'll excuse me.
Here we go.
See, I'm gonna do that from now on. Have it set to send requests. I never would have thought of that if you hadn't said anything. So I appreciate you telling me about that.
Beautiful.
What's up?
You're an example to us all.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna even lie. I dug that. Yeah, I don't know what I would have done if I had to do that on my own. I think I would have really struggled with that. Urgent.
Excellent.
Welcome to the hub. Special quest has come in for you.
I'm gonna send requests since I gotta do this one immediately. All right, this will be my last one. Like for real, for real. Famous last words. I wasn't expecting it to hit me with that. Like, oh yeah, guess what? We got an urgent quest for you. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually starting to enjoy streaming on YouTube more than Twitch, because Twitch is actually pretty dead right now. It just seems like everyone's more on oh, that's the thing, huh? Yo, what up, Ground Attack? How you doing? I believe it does. Yeah, you know, the other thing that's interesting is almost all the other content creators I know are mainly streaming on YouTube, not Twitch. Combos. Ah, I see. But yeah, that's something I kind of noticed with like a lot of content creators I know. I can't follow him there. Is more people are streaming on YouTube, and I know that YouTube is like pushing it more. Yo, is he like E-Honda hand smashing me?
Just you wait.
Yeah.
You okay?
Whoa.
After it!
This is Squirter use a water gun. For real, right? Shit. Somewhat like side duck. True, this is a platypus, isn't it? Man, he is fucking me up. Good lord. Yo, this fight with normal gears, I don't think I could do it. What up, Face Legacy? Thank you. Good morning.
It's fleeing.
Thank you again. Oh yeah, he ran, but he about to get that work. Sup, mofo? I'm over here. There we go. I really can't say a lot about the Last of Us controversy because I'm a PlayStation partner. Yo, did I clip him out of midair? All right, Fate. I'll be reviewing it because any PlayStation title that comes out, I guarantee get from Sony. So, but yeah, that's just one of those situations where it's like but true, it is technically out. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I literally can't say anything as a partner.
He's fixing. After it.
Well, not so much as NDA. It's conflict of interest because I'm a partner.
Yoink. Go.
Where the hell did he go? There he is. No, bro, I'm there with you. Like I want this dude to die already. Yo, this dude die already? Jesus. I know he's close to dying, but damn. Die already.
Just a bit more.
Oh yeah, I'm using Xbox the Razor Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Let's do this. Concentrate.
Oh my god, this guy does not want to die. Shit. Yeah. Oh, like that. About damn time, jeez.
Let's see.
Bruh. Man, I got I need a smoke break. That's worse than the sex that went too damn long. It's like, damn, are you gonna nut or what? Like, damn, I got stamina, but sheesh. Oh God. See, that's how you know it's time for me to go sleep, because my filter is coming fully off. Oh God.
Quest complete.
Oh shit. That was a good hunt. That was fun. All right, no more urgent quests. Let's just be done with this. No more urgent quests. All right, I'm gonna save. Okay, we done. Cause your boy's tired. Anyways, I hope y'all had a good one. Thank y'all for coming out. As I said, we celebrating 14,000 subs. Had a great time. Great conversation, man. I miss this. I really need to start doing this way more often. I don't know why I'm wrapping my controller. Like, I'm not going to be using this later on. Well, whatever. But thank y'all for coming through. Seriously, each and every one of y'all. On Twitch, on YouTube, including my ass that's like literally numb. I can't even. I gotta. Oh God. Yep. It's that time. Anyways, so I gotta pull everything out. It's that time. It's that time. Let's see. So, 14,000 subs. Next goal, get to 15, and 16, and 17, and 18. You know what's actually crazy is I looked at my analytics, and on YouTube we gained over 270 subs from July 8th to today. Insanity. So I guess at this trajectory, we should hit 20,000 by the end of the year. But I'd like to hit 25,000. I'd like to end the year with 50. But whatever I get, I'm happy with. I do think I need to start streaming more. Like I said, I need to make it consistent, and I'm working on that. And I have more content I'm working on. I'll have a video up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it tonight. I might just go to sleep and wake up and do it tomorrow morning. But the analog pocket is now hacked, so you don't need like an EverDrive or anything like that to get it to work. So I'm gonna do a video tutorial on how to set that up. I'm also working on 3 other Steam Deck videos. And then I got a game showcase I'm gonna do. But beyond that, thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for staying. I know it's late for a lot of y'all. Early for a lot of people. So hope y'all stay safe. Be blessed. Thank y'all for being here, hanging out with me for the last almost 3 hours. And I'll see y'all on the next one.